Developing story out of Vienna. Gunmen staged a series of attacks around the city just hours before a new coronavirus lockdown was set to begin. At least 4 people are dead and another 7 in critical condition. One suspected attacker who was carrying an assault rifle and a fake suicide vest was shot and killed by the police. Anthony Mills is in Vienna now with more.
Some things that we do know for sure, some things that have been confirmed, such as the existence of at least one Islamist gunman, in the words of the Interior Minister. He also confirmed, he said that this is definitely an act of terror and that they had identified the gunman, which had led them to confirm that this was a person with sympathies for Islamic State. So not only is he saying that this was an Islamist attack, but he's saying that they have identified the gunman, and this gunman had Islamic State sympathies. He said as well that they stormed the apartment of the gunman in Vienna. Thin on details about what they may have found inside that apartment, but they have identified this person. What we don't know is what the initial exact target was. We don't know if the gunman went into that street in which the synagogue is located with the aim of attacking the synagogue, whether it was symbolic or whether the location was chosen simply because it's a high-density area right in the center of Vienna, in the old part of the First District, densely packed with cafes, bars, restaurants, which, of course, were full in advance of a midnight lockdown, after which now they're obliged to close for a month. So we don't know that. We don't know whether or not there are, in fact, additional gunmen or an additional gunman at large. But we do know as well that the Interior Minister has urged the residents of Vienna to remain at home unless they have to leave for work or other urgent affairs. He has urged them to stay away from the First District, in which he said there are 1,000 or so police officers, special forces, and intelligence officials involved in the examination of the various scenes of these initial 6 locations. So some things we know for sure, some things are much more fluid still. This is still an ongoing situation, and of course it will remain so until the Vienna police, until the Interior Ministry is able to either confirm that there were no additional attackers, or they're able to say there were additional attackers or there was an additional attacker and that attacker has been arrested or otherwise incapacitated.
Anthony Mills there reporting from Vienna. Well, that comes as